Lifesteal, one of the deadliest SMBs in Minecraft. But is it faked? Is it scripted? Well, now that I'm part of the Lifesteal SMP, I can tell you that it's not fake or it's not scripted. But someone built a super secure vault in the end that was completely impenetrable. Though Canadian, who's pretty good at breaking in and out of prisons, is going to talk about how this base is not very secure at all. Let's watch.
Yeah, I'm finally talking about Lifesteal, the deadliest SMP.
And that's what I said.
One of their members, Rochambeau, attempted to breach the most secure vault on the server, guarded by entire walls of withers, TNT landmines, wardens, and all this just to protect the dragon egg in the center. Looking at all the security, I'd have to say 1 out of 4. That's not a rating, that's the number of walls. Why, yes,
I mean,
that
it looks
is the
like a
final
cool
room
base
over there, and yes, this bridge does lead from the final room to the outer islands. Don't worry, guys, Minecraft wouldn't add a feature that instantly teleports you to the other side of a void gap. Oh hey, I wonder where this bridge leads. So if you don't know, in the prison community, Lifesteal is synonymous with, oh no, what did they do this time? And we have our fun when they upload dumb traps and misunderstood exploits. But today, I don't even care if they're baiting me this time. You have to see why Lifesteal, as one of the most influential SMPs, disappoints us a lot. And to those who say, oh, Ken, it's meant to be
Hey, maybe I can change this now part of Lifesteal if it disappoints the prison community.
staged, we watch Lifesteal for the story. That argument is not going to age well today. The story begins as Rochambeau's team arrives at the base on flying machines, just before the wither wall defense activates. 2 things you have to know about this heist. 1, ender pearls and elytra are not allowed on the server as a whole, so that's why they don't use those. 2, Rochambeau knows his way around the base, so he knows every trap that's coming up. So, if you knew this wither spawning defense was coming up, what's the first move you would make to deal with it? I promise, whatever you're thinking is wrong. The first thing they do is manually activate the wither wall themselves. Yeah, the base has no guards, but there's this target block hooked up to all the wither skull dispensers. You can see it from behind later. No power source inputs it. So how does it turn on? Well, there's this interesting flaming projectile sticking out of the bullseye. How did that get there? Of course, the first step to breaking in is to voluntarily activate the first trap. Also, I keep showing
Is that what they did? Wait, they had to activate it themselves. Well, there you go. You know what? That's okay. Sometimes you think the best way to deal with the wither wall is to activate the wither wall and manually take them off.
you this clip to represent the withers spawning, but it's obviously not real. You can see the real base isn't wired with netherrack. In fact, half of it isn't wired at all. The wall is a 9x10 grid of wither statues, but the bottom 5 rows weren't wired in time. Only the 9th column even has dispensers, but they're just floating in space, yet they still have entire rows of 2-skulled withers waiting to be summoned, all with their pairs of skulls oriented the same way, leading me to assume they were probably world edited. I mean, maybe not. It's not like they care about the value of wither skulls anyway. The first 4 rows don't even dispense them. They dispense TNT to make it look like withers are spawning. Only row 5 actually does anything, and it blows up 6 wither models and summons 3. The entire base spawns 3 withers, and they try really hard to make it look like more in the video.
There's gonna be a wall of 100 withers. There'll be 3 that actually like target on us.
Oh boy, whoever
Let's be honest, all right. Time constraints, I guess. Okay, this is interesting.
snuck in and rigged this base to not work sure did a great job not stealing all the free wither skulls. More for me, I guess. Now remember, only Rochambeau knows everything about this base, so he has to tell his team where to go next. After the withers die, he directs them towards the bottom of the wall. That's because if you're breaking in on your own, you might accidentally skip the next 2 defenses. Yes, this wither wall is only 1 block thick, and yes, it stays that way throughout the heist. Defense 2 is only 40 blocks tall and made of netherrack. It's a team.
Wait, how does he have all this information? Did they release the world downloads? How does he know what it, like, does he have a replay file? I'm just curious.
Minecart skulk trap. So you gotta mine a tunnel that evades all the explosives, or else you might take 2 hearts of damage.
What, is that it?
The next thing you have to do to successfully break into this base is find the 1 tunnel that conveniently leads into the next trap. Please don't eat chorus fruit in here, thanks. Trap 3 is regenerating cobblestone walls and a bottomless pit. You can't swim under them because it's the bottom of the world, and you can't mine around them because, please don't? Not that it matters, the cobble only regenerates every 1.5 seconds, it bud powers itself from the sides, so sometimes it stops generating altogether, and one of the repeater clocks is on a chunk border. Stop putting clocks on chunk borders, they break themselves. Not that that's unique here. Now you must take a very thin and
Yeah, redstone breaks if it's between 2 chunks. Just a nice side point.
noticeably vulnerable elevator up to defense number 4. You can only progress past this point if you know the password, and only 1 member of the team knows it. You must drop the correct item into the hole to open the door, otherwise the whole room will explode, including the redstone that keeps the door closed. This is a test to see if Ro can truly trust this member of his team. Watto, can I really trust you to throw the correct password item? No! You traitor! You've killed us all! Oops. Also, hear me out. The existence of a password defense implies an intended answer, which implies the owner of the base is meant to get here. So do they also go through all the other defenses? Or do they go around the defenses and then do the password room for fun? Anyway, defense 5 out of 6. We're almost done breaking into this blanket fort. This room is...
I've actually watched the video that this is based off, but this is it's interesting. It's funny, like, when Canadian kind of gets his teeth into secret bases and stuff like that, and most secure bases. I've seen him do the ones with hardcore, like when Wenzo and Carves did them. It just makes me scared to build one because I know that it would just tear it to shreds. Because he's actually very, very knowledgeable at this kind of thing.
There's a maze of pressure plates, which is pretty bad because there's a warden under it. Oh, don't worry about that cobblestone. It's just a door that leads to the final room. Huh. I think I hear a warden. Hang on. Oh, there it is. Look, he likes it. Anyway, the fact that this room exists means the maze was obviously bait. I don't think anyone would actually be dumb enough to try and solve it.
Actually, come back.
Okay, he wants to do it back.
Careful, guys. You might accidentally drop the warden into the void. You know, the void that reveals you could have bridged to the final room at any time. Wouldn't want to show your audience that. Oh, never mind. Okay, so this is what it all comes down to. Bridging to the final room in the void, right next to the bridges used to build.
Bridging to the final room, but not going above the final room. Although it's the final room.
The dragon egg itself sits in a room covered with string and sand on the floor. Below that floor are skulk sensors calibrated to detect any blocks broken or placed, causing the floor to fall and the dragon egg to fall with it. And you can't just bridge under it. There are several more of these detectors below that. Okay, so it detects if I break or place anything. Maybe if I'm really fast about this? Hang on, let me focus. Okay. Wait, why isn't it falling? So here's a lesson in parity. A pillar of redstone torches obviously alternates between powered and unpowered, except for the brief moment a signal passes through them, of course, to send a signal.
Are you telling me that it was that easy to get it? No way.
Through it, you'd have to power one of the torches on the pillar. Correction, one of the torches that are on. We all know that powering a powered torch does nothing, so since powered and unpowered alternates, each set of skulks must input into a block with the same parity as all the others, as in, they're an even distance apart. Let's count. On, off, on, off, on, off. Oh no. Every other skulk sensor does nothing. Only 1, 3, 5 send signals, 2, 4, and 6 are broken. You can see it in the video, and if we count all the way to the top, we find the isolated 7th detector also powers nothing. Except I actually lied. They don't just power a burnt torch, they actively block signals from coming under them. If you placed a redstone block...
They actively block the signals coming under. So wait, this actually just does not work. The thing is, surely, like, this would all have been built first and tested to make sure it works. So I don't know why it then, when built in the video, was built. I guess maybe just to build it right.
Block inside the trap that's meant to set it off, it disarms the entire thing. Who designed this? Okay, after the gang takes the egg, they find the developer bridge that leads out to the outer islands, presumably to the gift shop exit that says, "Thanks for playing, come back soon." Now, to those people who say, "Ken, it's intentionally scripted," it makes more sense if you know the story. I think I've been showing mercy by not explaining the plot of Ro's video. If you don't know, Rochambeau is the one who built the entire base, block for block, except these 5 blocks. He's been working on it for months. He built every hallway, he knows about the back entrance. Everyone screaming that he wouldn't know about the maze shortcut or he didn't realize you could walk over the first 2 defenses. You're all wrong. So what is the story reason he broke into his own base? Well, in the lore,
anyway, yeah, he built the base, didn't he? So he knows, yeah, he knows all the ins and outs, okay.
He got killed by a player, and just to summarize, that ended up getting him banned from the server. He recently got unbanned, but nobody wants to be his friend. So to solve the problem of being socially isolated, here's the plan. Convince your enemy to let you build a base to contain the egg that they own. Build the entire base all by yourself because you're so lonely, except when you get help from Minotac. Proceed to break back into your own base without using the built-in shortcut that you made with the group of friends you finally got back. Oh, Ken, don't you see? That's why all the redstone was broken. He made it broken on purpose so it would be easier to break in. Think about that for 3 seconds. Bro, I think I know why your character...
That's it, yeah. Because he knew he'd have to come back, so he made... Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't have any friends. You finally get a group of players to help you with something, and you send them through a deadly obstacle course. For what? For fun? You psychopath. Why do you guys even struggle to make traps on this server? Just call it a base and they'll volunteer head first. After all that, there's a final scene of revenge, because every Lifesteal video needs that. His enemy somehow manages to die here, and now Ro's life is back to normal. An otherwise really well-paced and cinematic video, but this, I have to criticize a bit. I can't choose who's...
You know what, he says that it's a well-paced and cinematic video, you know, good storyline, but when it comes to his you know, Ken's special thing of prisons and stuff, he always, you know, he can take them apart because
I can only encourage
he
the
is so
popular
much better
communities
at it, you know?
in the Minecraft bubble
knows
we
so
all
much
share
more.
to hold themselves to better standards, from my opinion. I don't mean to make this sound too serious. I know there are worse places to be on that totem pole right now. I don't want to dislike Lifesteal. Yes, I do, but I don't want to dislike them any more than I already do. Anyways, as a final treat, I had 60 people attempt to break into this base without telling them what it was at all, and this is their blind run. Enjoy. Guys,
I kind of want to see
get
what
out of my way. Step away.
It can 60 people. Like, let's see. Is it just Canadian that's going to do it?
Go, 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 go.
Can we appreciate... I'm sorry for your loss.
Are the people smart enough to get in?
Over the void
yeah, let's go.
No.
Interesting
Daylight
bridging
detectors.
block. Hey, I just want to let you know, I do love daylight detectors, but they are very, very delicate and break very quickly. It looks like you really trust your teammates. That's good.
Wait,
Yeah,
someone.
yeah, give him gas.
Wait, someone's.
That's quick.
Wait, look over here. Someone's trying to shoot it.
No! What? You're so
Somebody
close.
sabotaged
Don't
it.
shoot it. No, you fool! They set off the trap.
Okay, I'll just dispense his TNT to make it look like Wither Spawn. Yeah, doesn't it?
This is the best thing ever.
Oh, wait.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
They're committed. Ramazushi has gotten through. So has Super
So then you just run
Guys,
across the
this
top.
isn't fair. You're skipping the first defense. That's not allowed.
Guys,
no, wait, stop.
No, he's scaling down the wall with the extra blocks again.
But when you know anything
Get
goes,
out
you
of
just
my,
break the
out of
redstone.
bounds of my base. Oh, no. The Wither. It got him. Wait, this is not going as smoothly as we expected. Wait, news slipped by. I didn't even notice. This next room has a warden. Watch
It just
out.
mines through the iron
Yes,
instead of
yeah.
going through the
The warden is completely oblivious.
Oh no, the
He's mining
thing
out
is
of the
bad.
maze? I cannot
What?
keep this bit up. Wait, the Wither's after him.
The only threat here has been the threat the players have caused to themselves.
No. Robin!
A player's died. Hey, maybe it's not that easy to break in, hey?
No! Wait, News is alive! Wait, he's still alive!
The Wither is actually the most dangerous threat, and they just brought that on themselves.
Wait, he's okay. He's okay.
He is actually okay.
If you make the wrong move here, you'll lose the dragon egg. These are rigged to drop the sand, and the dragon egg is up there. You'll have to be very careful, News. I think one of them heard, but I think it's one of the defective ones.
Defective? Did you say defective?
What? Whoa, none of them are defective. Okay, Yoshi's on top. Okay, a lot of people are here.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of them are gonna break in
They
now.
mined an opening in, but I think they're too afraid to drop, which I understand because it is made of sand. Okay, News has entered. If you obtain this dragon egg and you get out alive, team wins.
Everyone wins. Yeah.
Board Yoshi's here as well. No!
Oh, no.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
Wait, so it drops. It doesn't even kill you when you drop.
Oh, it did drop.
They got it.
did.
Wait, you fool! What? You fool!
Why did
They got it,
drop
and then they lost it at the
They
end.
said whoops. They said
Oopsies.
whoops. The base posed no threat. They just dropped it.
They just
Someone
dropped the
sabotaged it and broke the cobble.
Guys, I'm telling you now, it was actually kind of funny. Obviously, Canadian is wrong because they couldn't get it. 60 players couldn't get the dragon egg, could they? So don't take it all back. But from a Lifesteal thing, I know when I'm gonna do some traps and stuff like that, I'll try and step it up. Probably maybe not to the level it needs to be, but I will try my best and make them as foolproof as possible, should we put it that way. Also, don't forget to grab a 9,000 days poster, the limited edition. I've signed every single one of them, so don't miss your chance. Add them to your collection or start your collection now. Also, you get a cool little SB737 penguin t-shirt with a custom name on if you want to do that. That's all available on sb737.store.